Hi, everyone. Happy Wellness Wednesday. I'm Katrina Potter, and I am here to talk with you today about key routines that you can incorporate or add into things that you're already doing to master your mindset and really focus on emotional wellness. So, today I'm going to piggyback a little bit on Monday. I talked about the Cartman drama triangle as it pertains to our relationship with our body and how that holds us back, holds us out of what's possible. So if you haven't watched it, go back, check that video out, and it's relevant as far as today. So today we're talking about the wellness routine. I mentioned on Monday about, for me, how sometimes I fall into the, oh, I don't want to have to open a lot of different bottles and fall into those victim statements sometimes. But here's what the deal is when it comes to our mindset. Our mindset is responsible for so many parts of our life and all of our reality and how we interact with other relationships and the choices that we make. So it's important that we take care of our mindset. It's important that we make time for routines that will support our mindset. And what I want to do for today is share with you some routines that I have found to be extremely beneficial in taking care of my mindset and going over that with you. Now, some of it is redundant with information that I've shared before because I'm so passionate about it, and other things might be things that you're hearing for the first time. So I'm going to start with first tangible things, supplements that I take that I love, that I think help a lot. And then we'll go into some other release work type things. So the first thing that I believe every single human being should take is the Lifelong Vitality Pack from doTERRA. I take this every day, religiously, twice a day. The Lifelong Vitality Pack has 3 different vitamin bottles in it. It has a multivitamin, an omega, and cellular repair. Now, why am I bringing this up in regards to mindset? If our body is depleted of key vitamins and nutrients, it cannot function properly. Well, what happens when we don't have those key vitamins and nutrients? Our body's exhausted. Our brain is exhausted. If we don't have those omegas, the fats that are the driving force in our brain, all of a sudden things start to function the way that things don't function as well as they can. So I think it is extremely important for us to take a high quality supplement with whole food vitamins so that our body can absorb the nutrients the way that it needs to, so that it can use the proper fuel, so that our mindset can be in an elevated state. We can raise the energetics in our body and take care of ourselves at a higher level. So that's the first thing. The next thing, we know, if we look in the research, that our brain, our mindset is connected to our gut health. So what can we do to take care of our gut health? Well, Lifelong Vitality is a great starting point. And the 2 things that I have seen or read about and seen the benefits of would be a probiotic. So looking for that good bacteria to be established and continued in the digestive system. And the other one is the MetaPower, the collagen that has the NMN. It's giving, again, we're going back to giving our body the fuel that it needs so that it can stay in an elevated state. So morning routine, vitamins, a probiotic. I take PB Assist from doTERRA also. So vitamins, probiotic, and the MetaPower, collagen and NMN. Now that's a great starting point. And if our mindset is a little bit quivering for the day, there's some other things that we can do. So the adaptive soft gels, I like to take those because adaptive has GABA in it, which is a supplement that you can take that helps to slow down that anxiousness that is in the mind. And so that's just a great way to stay grounded. I also like copaiba. That's another, I take it in the soft gel if it's a day where my mindset is a little bit shaky and I'm feeling a little off, though I like to take adaptive and copaiba to support that. So those are some add-ons. And then essential oils, get out essential oils. What is the emotion that I am feeling today that's holding me back? A lot of times a floral is a great way to support your body. So let's go through the different categories. Floral is if you're needing more comfort. So go to a floral if you feel like you need somebody to give you a big hug. If you think about putting something inside of a rose petal, how do the petals go around it? It kind of encompasses it. It's like it's comfort. It's giving it a big hug. So florals, anything in the floral giving you comfort. Anything in the tree category, going to be more grounded. So if you're feeling like your mindset is scattered and flighty, a tree, something that's going to give your body the roots that it needs. Citruses, sunshine in a bottle. Think about any citrus as being that uplifting sunshine in a bottle oil you can add into your routine. We have mints. Mints are more of a breath of fresh air. So if you're feeling like I think for me, it's that like a mint going to help to open up the airways and allow the release of that. So that's trees. Spices, or I'm sorry, that's mints. Spices, think about that as more spice up your life. So if you're feeling kind of somber, down in the dumps, need a little bit of a boost, that's going to help with the spice up your life. And then the last one, herbs and grasses. Herbs and grasses are more of a cleansing. So if you feel like you're hanging on to a lot of stuff, need to let go, grab an herb or a grass, something like lemongrass or cilantro are my favorites. And then those are ones that you can apply topically to the area of your body that you're needing support with in making that shift, or put it in a diffuser. Remember, when we breathe in essential oils, we're stimulating the portion of our brain that regulates mood, and it's sending a different mood response to our body. So that's a great way to support the body. And those are the different categories that you can fall into. So that's another thing. And then I mentioned different tools in one of our previous videos, but I'll share a couple more right now. If my mindset is feeling a little bit off, I ask myself, what is the belief that's in the driver's seat right now? What am I nervous about? What am I feeling anxious about? What is the belief in the driver's seat? Once I recognize that, I can usually start to pinpoint where I need to make the shift. So I would challenge you, ask yourself, what is the belief that's in the driver's seat right now? Go back to that drama triangle if you need to, and then identify, okay, what is the new belief that I want to step into? What actions can I take to make that new belief true in my brain? Because our brain will look for proof that the other belief, if I say, I'm a failure, my brain will find reasons on why I'm a failure. But if I tell myself that I can create whatever it is that I want to create and I start taking action, my brain can also find evidence to prove that to be true. So it's just a matter of committing to the thought and then taking action on the thought. So that's another one. Cutting the cords. I mentioned that in previous videos on clearing. If you go into reflection, quiet time, meditation, whatever you like to call it, and just envision all of the weight as being ropes connecting, anchoring you down. Some people visualize it as shackles. You can visualize you cutting those ropes, taking back your part, giving the other person their part, or allowing it to go up to the sky and release. Then you can release the heaviness that's attached to other people and reclaim yourself. So those are our big, powerful routines. Other times I'll just journal reflection. If I feel like there's something that I need to say to a certain person, I'll journal it so that I can get my thoughts out rather than it swirling in my mind. And when it's swirling in our mind, it kind of takes up a lot of space. So when we write out that letter to that person, oftentimes I would say 100% of the time, if I'm trying to think real quick, but typically when I write a letter, it's just to put it on the paper and get it out of my brain, and then I burn it. That releases it for me. So you can do a letter to yourself, a letter to someone else. That's a great release activity. And those, like just a journaling time period, just starting your day with journaling, ending your day with journaling, whatever that looks like for you, or starting your day, or starting your day with reflection or devotion or prayer or just some quiet time where your brain can exist and have a moment rather than immediately jumping right into the rat race. So we can create these habits. Now, you already brush your teeth. So maybe when you're brushing your teeth, you have positive affirmations on your mirror and you have a couple of oils right next to where you brush your teeth. You're habit stacking. This doesn't have to be a brand new routine. You already brush your teeth. Put a positive affirmation and commit to, when I'm brushing my teeth, I read a positive affirmation. Or when I brush my teeth, I also put some oils on to support my emotions. Awesome. You already go to sleep at night. So maybe the new routine is, before I go to sleep, I'm going to do a quick meditation or visualization of cutting the cords, or a quick visualization of having a conversation with another person so that I can release whatever the thoughts are. Okay, awesome. You already do that. You already drink water, I hope. So when you drink water, have your vitamin container right next to it and take your supplements. See how we're already doing it, so we can add it in. So if we release the belief that we don't have time and we step into the belief that I actually can create the time to take care of my body, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to have to make time to take care of my illness later. Okay, I'm already drinking water. Oh, look it. I'm just going to add this right in. It takes no extra time. I can easily do that because we have the new belief that it makes sense to take care of ourselves. So it's all just recognizing, what is the mindset and what am I ready to create now? All right. So for today, to piggyback on Monday, we talked about what is the belief and what do you want the new belief to be? Today, I want to talk, my intention is piggyback on that. Okay, you got the belief, you got the new belief. Now take action and create and establish new routines that habit stack things that you already do, so that you can take your mindset to the next level, so that you can support your growth. Another great one for mindset, an easy routine. Get a book, get a podcast. Audible is my preference. I find it easier to be able to listen to a book than I do read it, but sometimes I like to read just to change it up. But if you have a long drive for work, or you make dinner, or you fold laundry, or you take a shower, get a podcast on at the same time so that you're hearing and learning things that will continue to stretch your mindset. All right. So those are some ideas. The challenge for today, recognizing where you can take action on this new belief so that you can take your health and wellness routines to the next level. If you have any thoughts, questions, want to connect with me, you can email me, Katrina@yourlifefuel.com. Visit the website, www.yourlifefuel.com, or you can go to Instagram, and my Instagram handle is @yourlifefuel. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful Wellness Wednesday. We'll see you next week. Take care.